Welcome back, everyone, to Danganronpa. Last time we gathered all the evidence we could gather for this double murder case, and I mean, as much as I want it, really want it to be Taka, or frick, what's his name? I really doubt it. Like, everyone has heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered to the Red Door. And as soon as we're all there,
Monokuma appears!
double the trouble. Hello! Sorry. Hello! Hello! He's multiplied?
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks like that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I'm multiplied. Hehehe, can you guys tell which one of us is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy.
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey!
Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the train elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please.
Yasuhiro, sorry. Okay. Well, I don't know why always kept mixing Taka and Hiro's name together, but it's like, you know, now that one of them is dead, kind of is going to make things a little easier, hopefully, going forward. Hold on. I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hiro. You're going to pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already. I did do it. For serious. That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume or the notes? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down to here first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Ifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Ifumi and Taka, the one who killed two of our friends. The killer is someone right here. Yep. It's definitely not you. It can't be. It wasn't me. You gotta believe me. Unfortunately, I have to.
Yes.
Come on, Big Mac. Let's do it.
Hey.
The story begins when we get down there. It would appear the culprit has been confirmed. The trial will be over in no time. So you say. Were you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom and begin your arguing.
Damn.
I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. Neither do I.
Just the worst.
Let's hurry up and go so we can make Hiro pay for his crimes. Alright, let's do this. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. God, look at everyone. Like, literally, we're down to half the class now. It's ridiculous. Like, jeez. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening onto a cruel fate. Ooh. I really like the way this one looks this time for the courtroom. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? Well, why? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin a trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm going to start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. Unless you're a YouTuber. I'd never hold on to you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. a deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. I'm good. Alright, so let's look at our clues. So, truth bullets. We got the Monokuma file, we got the blue tarp, we got the repository dolly, Hifumi's glasses, spotless hammer, repository door, equipment room, bloodstain, glasses cleaning cloth, Celeste account, Yasuhiro's message, Robo Justice blueprints, Robo Justice costume, Yasuhiro's account, broken wristwatch, Kiyotaka's scrap of paper, the note Hifumi had, and the e-handbook. Alright. Then skills. Let's see. Do I have any more that I could add? Ooh. Reading technique. The focus gauge recovers more quickly. Affected during non-stop debate. Yes. Alright. That's all we can have. Alright. Let's do this. Trial time. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Yeah.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
We all get our asses kicked.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Yep.
Now then, to begin with...
Sorry, moving stuff around.
We already know who did it.
What's that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
Yeah.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I don't want to jump to conclusions right now.
No, murderer!
Coming from her, that's hilarious.
Who are you calling a murderer?
Yeah, right? The irony
I'm
there.
sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprint for the suit.
Yeah.
Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
It
points
is.
to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
Sorry for the noise. But it does sound convincing, but the thing is the handwriting. That's the thing that's throwing me off. And that's just why I think it's not him.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer, or before anything else, we have to make that clear. Yeah, we do. Non-stop debate time. Yasuhiro's message. Yep. Alright. That's already the first thing we can start with.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No. Just hold on a second.
Okay, so it's okay. It's definitely gotta be the blueprint then.
Everything we found in your room, the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof.
Oh, come on.
It's not true. It's
Hiro, why?
no. Just hold on a second.
Okay.
Everything we found in your the blueprints, the suit parts, they are.
No, it's wrong.
Objection.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared.
Yup.
The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
It's very sloppy compared to that.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Exactly.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
I mean, you're not wrong there.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
Sadly, I believe you.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he is not the only one. I think Hiro is innocent as well.
Oh, finally, Rich Boy's on our side for once. Thank God for that. What?
Then who was in that Robo Justice suit?
Well, I mean, obviously,
Is it like
Hiro.
said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course, he passes off to me. I know, it's like, I think I agree with you, Makoto, but I think I need you to confirm it just so I don't look like an idiot.
So, who was in the Robo Justice suit?
The Illuminati. No, it had to be Hiro.
I got it!
He was knocked out the whole time.
Hero. I can't think of anyone else it could have been.
The thing is, though, he was knocked out. So what if the person, like, utilized the unconscious body to, make up the story? Because we had photo evidence, not video evidence.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second suit.
And because, it was a photo taken, there was someone who got that camera, and I'm really thinking it might be that person. But it does lead to more questions on why.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
Yeah, right? Like, boy, you flip-flopping like Hiro now?
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the
Yes.
suit, but he's not the culprit.
Right.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo Justice suit.
I agree with that. They definitely used the suit for sure, yeah, but it doesn't mean, like, it was fully used.
What? Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But there's something else we need
Oops.
to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Alright, what is it?
Stop trying to boss us around.
But this is an actual good thing to go about on.
All things have a proper order.
Agreed.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
Which was the dolly, so that's
It would
easy.
seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Yep. The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been... Yep, the dolly.
I got it!
There's still one more thing. The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been... Wait, what? What? A blue tire?
I got it! They were a
Okay.
dolly and a tarp,
It-
right?
That threw me off there for a second. I'm like, it is the dolly, right? Oh, and it's like, oh yeah, there was a tarp on it too.
So, let's see if I can explain.
Okay, I thought I got that wrong.
We disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository.
Yep,
And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
yep.
It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room.
Exactly. So it definitely means, well, we have our means of transportation, at least for Taka. Hifumi's still up in the air.
So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing.
Hmm.
I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
Yeah, you don't want to be covered in blood carrying that body around.
But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
Honestly, that dolly looked like one of those like little skateboard things you would see in like a gym in like grade school. I mean, shout out to the people that know that.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
Exactly. Which means,
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
right, and they didn't have enough time to get the dolly to the other side, back.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Girl, I'm on you.
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
You are really misdirecting this case.
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
Byakuya, Why are you the way you are?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Okay, Celeste. Now I'm seeing more of your intentions showing.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Girl, yet I solved 2 cases. What have you done? Well, I never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean, but maybe I could change your mind. If I could just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. Oh god, what got added now? Let's talk about reloading. Starting with the next bullet time, we're going to add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. From now on, just lock it on and pressing the left mouse button will be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the tab key. Okay. Just lay locking on, you'll have to press the tab key and which the tempo marker. Basically, just remember the tab key, Alright. Well, this is gonna be interesting.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
This is gonna be interesting, people.
Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
Okay. This isn't too bad.
I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
Oh boy. Come on. Come on. Almost there. I'm almost there. Okay. Okay.
This should prove it.
Okay. Equipment room bloodstain. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here.
Yep.
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
That it did.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread.
Yep.
The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room.
Yep.
And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository.
And that's how we proved you wrong, girl.
So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jesus, let's really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
How they were killed?
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
Okay, I think you're going a little too far with this.
I'm not sure that really matters.
Agreed. So, thank you, Sakura.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Oh, do it then.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
Yep. If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? The latches. Because he couldn't really move in them or adjust. So, yeah.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
That is true.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp,
Yes.
then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Correct.
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
That's it. That's the one.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, because he couldn't bend with that.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low.
However,
But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
no, you can't.
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist.
Exactly. That's why it can't work.
Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Precisely.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
That is
When
true.
you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
That's actually true.
It'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
But how can you take it off if you're having a hard time to begin with? There's absolutely no chance because you can't take it off by yourself.
I got it!
Yeah.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
Yeah. I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Precisely.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Pretty much.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect him.
Exactly. That's why I know it's not him, because it's just like easy framing material right here.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To
Exactly.
be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Correct.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Oh, I haven't forgotten, Celeste, and that's what makes me really, really onto you.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
Easily.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
I mean, that is
The
true.
individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
No, Asahina, you're just being easily swayed by this. There could be multiple factors leading into this. This could be a setup from the beginning.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
Hey, we gotta learn something, Jill.
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do
We
it.
gotta.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
True.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened.
Yep.
I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself.
Which kind of nullifies the 4 of us from being culprits right off the bat in this. Because Taka was killed at 6:30, I believe. And then Hifumi was killed like an hour later or something around... No, wait. Like a couple hours later, actually.
We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
Exactly.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
Where should we found her hurt? You know, emphasis on the hurt.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume.
Yes.
As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice.
The thing is, though, I think Hifumi might have been in on this. Because you could have an accomplice. And I think this just really points to Hifumi having a hand in this.
It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library.
Right.
He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect.
That we did.
But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
Taka's body was found. What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor.
Right.
And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
That you did. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then
Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we gotta go back.
at that point we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect.
Right.
When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead.
Well, not officially dead.
And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
And then they had found Taka's body. Return.
meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time,
Right.
because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
That is true.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office.
To not find his body.
Right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
Yep. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all of this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies.
Yep.
And after some time,
We found them all in the art repository.
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
Exactly.
I think that about covers it.
Yep.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
It really
It
does.
certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
That is also true.
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
That would help.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I had to find them no matter what. Alright. I really love this beat more than the other one for this. I just like to jam to it. Monokuma file number 3. Alright.
So, regarding Taka's death,
Yes.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
I would say
Perhaps
yes.
it was after.
I would say before.
We already know what order they were killed in.
Hmm.
Taka came last
No, I
What
don't
makes
believe
you
that.
say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that
Oh,
Hifumi was
well,
killed with Justice Hammer
I think
3,
that might have been it.
while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Monokuma file for that one.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Oh, that wasn't it? Oh,
Shoot.
okay. I guess that wasn't it.
So, I wonder if he died,
Or perhaps it was after.
we already know what order they were killed in.
What? Oh, whoops.
Shoot.
Whoops. I think I gotta absorb some stuff here.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after.
We
Uh,
already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice.
there we go. That was bad on my end. I keep forgetting about that.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
I do agree to that, because I think those
If
hammers...
That's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
I agree, because I think the hammers were really just
So
like...
you're saying the
That's
culprit wanted
guys.
us
Oh,
to
God.
think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
How do I... Ooh. Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Fumi. Okay, hey Minzy, I don't know how, I think I just turned on auto for some reason, but okay. WR... Oh, the wristwatch! Where is it? Where's that eye? Come on. Seriously, where's that eye? There you are. Come on, give me an A. Give me that A. Seriously need an A here. Anytime now, game. There we go.
Now I understand. I got it. Taka's wristwatch.
There we go.
See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked
Oh, well.
by the killer. Because as of last night,
Hey you! How long are we gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that. Bedtime is all for little boys and girls.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
True.
And that would be his official time of death.
Yep.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Yep.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
Yep.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
Yeah, those really threw everything off. Honestly.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size.
Yep.
That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Yep.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Pretty much.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder.
Oh, I found it. Okay. Thank God. Okay.
But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That is true. So we do know that at least for the 4 of us, you know, Sakura, Aoi, myself and Kirigiri that we're not the killers, which leaves, you know, 4 other people. But I think I already know who that one is.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Right. Ugh! Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko.
Right.
Then we all ran down to the nurse's office. And that's where we found his body.
Right.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know. They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on.
That can't be it. I just think like Hifumi was in on
If
this.
that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Oh, Yasuhiro. My god. How are you still alive at this point?
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And
Right.
it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared.
Right.
When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
Correct.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Yep.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
That's also true.
Then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
No, not with her frame.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
Exactly.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Right.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies.
Right.
On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
Possibly, but I really doubt it was either of them.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
That is true.
So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
That would be the best option. Because learning about how all this went down is probably going to help lead us to the who.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
I agree.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing.
I mean, I can. Like I said, I think
And
he was in on
according
it.
to what Celeste said,
We could have not been gone for more than a minute or two, though. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it.
Yup.
But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
It is crazy, unless you're Hifumi.
Oh man, yeah. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Yep.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
I think Kyoko's on the same wavelength as I am.
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
Yup. Okay. Thank you, Kyoko.
The dead body moved on its own?
Yep.
No, not another. Ghost.
Okay, Shaggy, calm down. It's not a
I
ghost.
don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
And there's a lot of evidence that can point to that too, because I could already name like 3 right off the bat.
Alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
Pretty
But I
much.
mean, we found his body. He was dead.
No, we didn't check his pulse, and the body discovery alert went when they found Taka.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
Exactly.
But it isn't possible.
The idea that Hifumi was still alive, is it really possible? There's a lot of possibilities. Broken wristwatch. Okay. I don't think that's it. So I think we gotta
Are
scan.
you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
And you know
Sure.
that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found,
No.
and that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Yes. Okay, so I scanned that.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually
No, Hifumi was dead.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announced. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Exactly.
No, that's wrong.
Boom! Yeah, I got that one right at least. I knew they couldn't have been a wristwatch. That would not relate to
Was
this
the
at all.
body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Exactly.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
Exactly. So that was just a clever ploy to make it look like it was both of them found at the same time.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
Right.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere.
Exactly.
I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
Right. We just assumed it was for both of them right off the bat.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
Okay, he's probably gonna chime in.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Yeah.
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail.
Oh Lord, just give us an answer, Bear.
But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
All right.
That didn't answer our question, man.
Yeah.
We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
Well, not that.
No, actually, that was plenty. He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time.
Right.
Even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
Right. So when it was discovered the first time, we heard Taka's, but when Hifumi actually died, it went off again.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Yeah, we did. The second body discovery announcement. The first time we played was when we found each body in a nurse's office in the equipment room, and the second time was when both bodies were rediscovered.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Yeah, we did. Ding dong, ding dong. A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
precisely.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually
Still alive.
being discovered for the first time.
Well, okay, being discovered for a first time, but still technically being alive, then dying.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
Precisely.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
100%
And
fact.
that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
It was probably the handkerchief of blood, I'm assuming.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
No, that ain't it, Jill.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard.
Hey, she's a serial killer that gets away with it, so, you know, whatever works.
But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
No, there is.
Let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole
Yeah.
thing is pointless.
Celeste, I know what you're doing here. You're just trying to, like, speed up this trial so you can possibly get away with it. I know it's you. There's no way. There has to be proof that Hifumi was still alive. I had to find out and show it to everyone. I know what it is, too. It's definitely the handkerchief. Or the glasses, that too. That also works.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
Yes.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
Okay, that ain't it.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned,
Okay.
there was no notable
That's
difference.
it. That's it.
No, that's wrong.
That had to be it. Because he cleaned his glasses.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository.
That there was.
Glasses.
Yep.
That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
True.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Easily.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood.
But then when we found him a second time, boom.
When we found him again later in the repository,
They were clear as day.
they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Exactly. The evidence I found in the trash can in the nurse office was this one, a glasses clean handkerchief.
It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear.
Yep,
This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean.
exactly.
And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right?
And it's definitely Hifumi's.
And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
That's amazing that you actually remembered that, because I just knew it was like a weird anime thing that he was into.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
Precisely.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
Yeah, right? It's like, man, imagine if Byakuya was an in-closet anime nerd.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Yeah, and I definitely, after your conversations with Hifumi talking about anime and stuff, I know you're not into that stuff either.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is, what exactly?
That Hifumi was still alive, you dolt!
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
Exactly.
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
It had to have been.
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see.
And then it's
And he
escaped.
stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah.
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
No, he was probably using the blood that was in the refrigerator in the nurse's
The
office.
fridge in the nurse's office
Yep.
contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
Exactly.
Figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot!
Jeez, Jill. Harsh much?
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
It
It
was.
should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
It was Hifumi. The one who moved Taka's corpse was Hifumi. Taka himself.
I got it.
Sakura.
It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
Yep.
The door was locked?
Yeah, it was locked.
After the bodies disappeared,
We all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which
Yes.
means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And we know that it had to have been Hifumi.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
Exactly.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Yep.
So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
That he was. And that's what I was thinking this whole time. That it was a double murder case. Hifumi was in on it. And I'm definitely feeling Celeste is the other killer. With that being said, everyone, I'm ending this episode right here. I'm sorry. I really am. But after the first two cases, and seeing as it's going to only get longer from here on with these, I just don't want to like have episodes being like 2 hours long or something. So I'm going to be cutting up these class trials a little bit here and there. So hopefully next episode we learn more about how this case unfolds. Maybe even finish it for all we know. But till then, everyone, hope you enjoy the episode. And until next time, guys, I'll be seeing you later.